What is going on, guys? It's your boy ANEXHD here, bringing you guys another tutorial video. And I am really sorry that I haven't been uploading lately. AP's coming up and all that kind of stuff is happening with school, and I am a junior, so college app is kind of it's insanely important, I should say. So I am putting more focus on that, but now I am back doing some more uploading because I sort out most of the stuff, not everything, but yeah. I'm just saying though, in this next year I might miss a few uploads, so you guys just gonna have to bear with that. But after this year, everything will be returned to normal, and I will start uploading and making videos as you guys wish. And a CS:GO video is in editing progress now, and montage is also in progress. So yeah, actually it's not a montage, it's a channel trailer, but I know it's already April 18, and yeah, but I'm still gonna upload that shit. I love that thing. Yep. Okay, so today I will be showing you guys how to do. If you guys have been checking out with my new design of my channel, it looks something like this with start from with squares and red strips that are fading in and out on the thing, and I don't give a shit about the layouts, but the background looks great, so I will do a tutorial on how to do that. So, but instead of doing like a banner or something, I'm gonna do a poster today, which is pretty more generic for a lot of people. So yeah, there you go. Okay, I'm just gonna name this tutorial and change this to 16 200 yada yada. Okay, good. Okay, now once this created, you first want to fill the background with black. Not because I'm racist, but I don't even know why I bring that up. Okay, have that fill and create a new layer and create a lighter gray, fill it in as well, and that's it. That's actually, yeah. And after you have these two layers, go to the selection tool. Actually no, create a new layer, and then go to the selection tool and draw like a really thin strip. That doesn't really matter. And then make sure the color is changed to like a really bright color and just fill it in. And I'm gonna adjust the thickness on this strip because I will tell you guys why later. Okay, that should be get a little bit thicker. Whoa, too thick. There we go. Okay, so there we go. Now once the thickness of the strip is set, you don't really want to change that because that will be the gap between each of the boxes that we created from the geometry thingy. So as you guys can see, a lot of it it's the same, and the size gap between is the same, and even the red strip is the same thickness. So it's pretty important. In my own theory, that for a graphic design, a design of your own, to be consistent throughout the whole the whole template and stuff. So yeah, I don't even know what that makes in the fucking template. Okay, whatever. Okay, now just move it around and then hold Control and then click on the thumbnail of the the strip layer, and it will create like a, how do we call this? A selected area. Yeah, select the area around the geometry shape, and just make sure you click back onto the lighter gray layer, and then press delete and then Control D. Once you do that, you can move it around, and now you see that it's it's cut. Now I will do the straight line first. Well, I mean the vertical line first. Just it's more convenient. You don't have to rotate it around. I'm just gently mapping stuff out right now. So I think it's something like that. Hold on. Now sometimes you might want to zoom in to see it better. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. There. You want to match it so that it won't go left up. There we go. Move it to the middle here. And hold down Control Delete, Control D. Move it back up. I think I could add another one here. Like that. That should be fine. And I'm gonna add another one, two more, here and here. Okay, close that. Now you see all the strip lines. Okay, now you just have your strip back up. go to free transfer, Control T, I think. Yeah, Control T, or just click on the or just go to the top layer, no, to top tab under all the selected tab. Click Show Transfer Control, and it will show that. And just click the side and then rotate around 90 degrees. Hold shift to have it snap. Okay, now you have this little strip here. Just make sure you locked up. Well, not locked up, but you aim with the same height. Make sure there's nothing sticking out. Like, you don't want this to stick out. I'm just saying, it's gonna look terrible. Okay. Do that and do the same thing. Delete. Yeah. Do the same thing for, you know, however many, I don't know, however many fucking geometric shapes you want. Okay. Now you can always go back to adjust, so you don't have to worry too much about that. So yeah. Yep. Oh, what the fuck? Oh no, dude. Awesome. Okay. Oh, got a little cold. Not really a cold, but allergies, you know. Shit like that happens. Kind of want to be really careful here so it don't look like garbage. Do one more here. You can shorten it, it's fine. Don't worry too much of work. Don't worry too much, so yeah. Might take some time. It all takes oh fuck. There. Okay. This part, turn it off. That looks pretty fine actually. Okay, we're gonna stick with this. Now since it's only on one layer, you can't really change the opacity of it. So go to the selection, the lasso tool, and then change it to the polygon lasso tool. It's much more useful like this. So all you have to do is to but okay, gonna do this. Use that since you know it's much more easier. I'm gonna use that one later. After you select like one of the boxes, like, right click on the document and make sure layer selected, and then hit layer via cut. I don't even know, just layer cuts, and it will generate like a new one for it. So I just basically cut off the selected area and make it into like a new layer. So that's what we're doing here to the rest of the freaking thing. Okay, now that should take some time. So like this one. Okay, I'm gonna do that later. First, make sure to cut out all the square or rectangle thing that are like possible to do it with the selection tool, and we'll worry about the oh no, okay, whatever, it's the fuck, I'm gonna fix this. So I need to fix this. Okay. Fill it. Via cut this one as well. Actually, I make it not that bad this time. Nothing is in the way. Cut. There's only two that I need to. Oh. Okay. Let's see what's left. Okay, these two. So now I just need to do this. See, it's much more easier this way. Cut, and there you go. Now you have everything there. Okay, now we're gonna change the order of this so it's much more easier to see. So I'm gonna drag the centerpiece also, because the basic concept of this design is to have the centerpiece be the brightest, and then it's spread and then slowly dim out towards the side. So I'm gonna have the centerpiece drag to the top, and then like the second next to it, which is the biggest. This one, nope. Well, yeah. Okay. gonna use this one then. Okay, leave it on. And then this one. Nope. Yep, this one. This one's like the furthest, so drag it to the bottom. And this one. And there. Okay. You can turn off the strip. Because for now on, okay. Now what you want to do, because since I think this is still too bright to see, so I'm gonna go to the middle layer, change the opacity down to 50, and 50 will be our base, and you cannot exceed. For the other layers, you cannot. Try not to exceed the opacity value of 50. So I'm gonna make this like 30-ish. Yeah, should be fine. And this one also 30. And as you know, like since we put it in order, it's much more easier for us to do it. So 20. This one is also 20. Moving down the line, this one will be 15. This one will be 10. Okay, and this one will also be 10. There. You see kind of like a little, fading out, except this one is, I'm going to change this to 20 just because. There. Okay, actually, what the fuck is this? This is like 30 is too much. I think it's 20. Yep. Yep. Okay, there we go. Now there's, it's based on like, you could also base it on like the size of the cube, but it's okay. Now after this is made, make sure to go back to your strip and open it up and go to free transport and make sure the length is like really long for this one. Enter. Now hold down Control and press the thumbnail again. Create a new layer. Create a new layer, and then just choose whatever color you want. I'm gonna do green for this one. There we go, and then fill it. Foreground color, yes. Delete. Control D to deselect, and there you go. Now, there you go. Now you have this stripped, and then go to Eraser tool, and make sure the hardness is on 0 and the size is, that's too big, but it's alright. So I'm gonna use the bracket tool. Oh fuck. Use the bracket tool to control the size of the eraser and just do that. Have it, just erase the tip of it so you get like this little fade in and fade out thing. Yeah, that should be fine. And then once you have that, just find a good place to stick it in onto your background. So yeah, Command J to duplicate layers and then move it around. That you want to make the length a little bit more inconsistent. So let's do this. Move it like that. Use the selection tool to delete this. Whoa. Yeah, delete this part. Delete this part. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright, oh hell yeah. I don't even know why to say that, but yeah, it's weird things. There. Oops. Just to be precise. Gonna zoom in and do a lot of checking and stuff. There. Okay, now since that one is kind of broken, just use the original one and then do another one like here. You want to make sure it's balanced. So you don't want to do too much, otherwise it'll be really funky at the back. But you also don't want it to do too little, and then it will too. Yeah. Okay. Now after that's done, like all the horizontal one is done. Command J and then do the same thing. You rotate it 90 degrees, and now you can do the vertical lines. That and yep. Like that. It should snap for you if you have the CC version of I almost say Counter-Strike. If you have the CC version for Photoshop, it should snap for you. So yeah. You want more like here, like medium size. There we go. Okay, that looks pretty. You know what? Just to balance it out. Since there's like 3 underneath, I'm gonna add one here. There we go. Okay, now once this is done, actually I'm gonna shorten this one. It's too much to see. There we go. Now once this is done, you could do an adjustment. Well, I'm gonna group it. Oh my bad, I hit the microphone. Okay, I'm gonna group it and then make sure I'm gonna change the opacity to like 50. That should be fine. Otherwise, it'll be too bright. Yeah. And then just another things you could add just to duplicate the group. Command J and then merge group. What the hell? Okay, merge group. And now it's like it's like a group itself. And once you have that, go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and change the value. So you create like a glow effects around the. Yeah, you create like a glow effects around the strips. I think like 10 would be nice. Yeah, there we go. Like that. There we go. Now you have the pretty interesting, background created. Now one thing I never tried out, I'm gonna try it, and this one is to add a background behind the. CS:GO wallpaper. I'm gonna add like a background behind the blocks, so we're gonna see how it's gonna fit everything. Make sure you want to add something pretty interesting, like you don't want to add like cinematic stuff behind. You want to add like those pretty outstanding ones like this, but you just kind of look through it. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think this one will work. Okay, if it load. Damn, 6 skins. Damn, I wish I had this. Oh my. Loading, yes, okay, let it load. Oh shit, this one is sick as fuck. It's overpass, okay. Let it load, give it a second. I don't want it to be a half image or stuff. Eating some apples. Alright, there you go. There, copy the image and just smash it in and drag the layer to the very back. Make sure the size is fine. Image, brightness, contrast, I always do this. 15, make sure, and then, yeah, because it's only for background, and make sure it's black and white. The red is really red. Do like a really contrast black and white photo. There we go. Now turn down the opacity for like 10. Oh no, like 5. I don't even know what's the best. 10. No, I think it's 5. Okay, 5 works. There you go. It looks kind of fine, I guess. I don't really think that it's that great, but it works. I mean, whatever it works. So whatever it looks good for you, but it didn't work. I don't think it works that well like this. I think it works better like this, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, sure. I don't know how to speak right now, but there you go. That's the background of my this. Now I could just add in like a logo or something like that. Smash it in right in the middle. Like that. Whoa, hold on. Why is it under the fucking thing? There we go. Rasterize layer. This is and then go to create, clip and mask and brush. Make sure colors on white, and then just fill it in the fucking. Wow, now this came into effects right now. Haha. See, I told you this will definitely work someday. Well, in this tutorial. Hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. Alright, fill it in. T. Now let's just do the last bit of it. And then we are almost done. There we go. There we go. We're done. Okay. So yeah, that's this, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully it actually helped you guys with your graphic design skills. And make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'm sorry, I will try to keep up with my schedule with uploading, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.